let you know. Okay. Hello, you
Alrighty
guys.
then. Hey everyone.
Oh, hello, Emmett.
Hey, wow.
Hello, Brucey.
There's Vic and Notoria.
She's here.
We're gonna share the groups. Oh my god. All right.
So, hello everyone. As you join, go to freeneville.com. Join us in manifestingmasterycourse.com. And for refunds, this is a much better spot, babe.
Thank
Go
you.
to feelitrealfun.com.
That is the rightness.
Okay, so you're sharing away. You'll be able to see who's here in a sec.
Yep, you can read about the show on that.
Read
page.
about the show. So, better body manifesting.
Oh my
Yes.
god, here he wants a better body. Ooh,
So it's episode number 648.
me, I'm into having a butter body myself. But
A butter body.
I
Yes,
love my
yeah,
butter
you
body.
love. You use coconut oil to be a buttery body.
All right, there we go. Whoa, look, people are here.
Oh, they're here already.
Carolina.
Hello, Carolina. Hello.
Hey, manifestingmasterycourse.com you are.
Yes.
Perez Lynn. Oh my god, guys, what a wonderful day.
Yep.
Look at that. This is
Yeah.
a good spot. This is working well.
Yeah, it's a good shady spot.
I also figured out how to put a little thing in there to block the sun.
Oh, that's
So,
clever.
yep, we'll be doing that tomorrow.
But there's not too much sun there.
We'll love you tomorrow. Is that right?
Only a day away.
That's right. So today,
yes.
oh my god, so Victoria.
Yes. This
Let's-
is from Inspired by a Reader email, is it?
Yes.
Okay.
So, shall we? Not everyone's here yet.
Doesn't matter, they can catch up and watch the reading.
No, but then I wonder what are we talking about if we do that.
Well, then
By the way,
they'll have to
so
watch
far
the reading.
today, right?
Yes.
So here's the thing, right? We always keep saying, "Why wait? Don't wait, do it." Right?
Yes.
So
Just
this
like
morning,
me yesterday with the apple tree. Why wait? I waited a year.
bang! Right? So after a year, she cut it. Meanwhile, back at the French,
No, I cleaned it.
you cleaned it.
Of the woolly aphids.
That's right.
Yes.
So last night, I was having a crap dream about 3:15 in the morning.
Yeah,
I started
you said.
pruning the vine, got done with that, started imagining the day ahead.
Hmm.
By the way, I didn't know what time it was, and it's like, right. I feel, okay, I imagine a couple events, bang, 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 do my Joseph Goddard thing, time to get up, it's 3:30.
Oh, God.
I've been up for 5 hours almost, right?
Wow. No wonder you need a nap during the day.
Yeah, no wonder I need a nap during the day. I count Victoria's snorings,
Oh,
right?
I'm
So what
sorry.
we do is we see how many wins do we got, how many snores do we have, and I go back and forth.
Well, at least it'll
Paul
pull you
is
out of the
here.
dream.
That's right.
Unless it was like, I don't know, what would that be? A lion that's after you or something.
A lion.
It's getting closer and closer.
So far today, besides
Yeah.
having somebody else cool join Manifesting Mastery, somebody coming to Australia,
Yeah, new one.
and what else? Somebody curing prostate cancer.
Cool.
All right, I'll be showing that later.
Yes.
This is good fun, but the thing
Yes.
is, you got to play. If you make it work. Anyway, Victoria, let's do it.
Okay.
All right,
So,
Darren, welcome to the show.
inspired by a reader email, Better Body Manifesting.
Butter body manifesting. I love that. Good.
Do you have any tips for people like me who have suffered from really debilitating body image? How can we change the way food affects our body shape? Our body shape, sorry. I mean,
It's English, Victoria.
Sorry.
It's like read it till
Right.
you come to a
I mean,
thing.
I eat somewhat healthy, and even when I was 150 pounds, I still had a strange body shape. I think the most food. I'm sorry, it's too dark. The screen for me.
Right.
Yeah,
I think
I-
the most food goes to my midsection rather than any other areas. I'd love to know if you have any
Alright.
tips regarding this.
Yeah, I know
Are you
that
gonna read it or
feeling.
not? Right.
The
Trying
midsection.
to read this.
Sorry.
Got to be serious.
Okay.
Right. Weight is a serious thing because if you're fat, you'll die.
Oh, I see. That's why you said
People
wait.
won't like you. Wait.
Okay, got ya.
All right. So, ready?
Yes.
Let's dive in. So here's what I noticed. I'm going to step out of the world of content because it's going to bore me today if I do that.
Yes.
I'm going to talk about the world of process. Here's what I notice.
Yes.
In the languaging here, do you have any tips, something verbal,
Yes.
for people who have suffered from debilitating body image? Okay, so let's check this out. By the way, I eat somewhat healthy. How do you know it's healthy? That kind of thing.
Yes.
I think most food just goes to my midsection. See, that's talky stuff. So we've got picture stuff. My body image. Whoa! Right? You look in a mirror. Whoa! Right? You look around.
Debilitating.
People are looking at me.
Yeah.
Right. So we've got visual going on here. We've got a lot of auditory going on here. Now, I'm not trying to look like a supermodel, again, visual predicate words, but I would like to wear a bathing suit once in my life being confident. What's being confident? Probably a verbal thing from what I can tell. So, here's what I want to know. Ready? Let's play a little bit.
Yes.
Would the way people look at you change?
Yes.
Okay? Ba, 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 ba. Would you believe I'm 52 years old and actually people look at me once in a while, including young women, old women, and gay guys? Right? I don't mind, right? Like, seriously, like, I go to the shops, I'm nice to people, and I just find myself feeling approachable and look goodable. And every now and then like the gay guy at Dan Murphy's, he's like, how you doing? Yep, buying liquor. How you doing?
I'm back.
So would the way people look at you change, right? Because, let's face it, right? See, I look at Victoria and I don't go, ugh.
Oh, right. Thank God.
If you watch yesterday's show, I drank a lot of liquor and I look and I go, ugh.
Yes.
Right? So, would the way people look at you change? Second, would you be getting compliments? And a compliment, let's let it be realistic, right? Almost nobody's going to go, hey, Mr. 2020, wow, you look pretty good for a 52-year-old guy that's been swimming for 9 months and 7 days
and
every day.
For your own swim stroke.
Yeah, invented your own swim. Nobody's going to say that, right?
Yeah.
But, what's a compliment, right? Bam,
Yeah.
right? Or a cat call.
Or not even saying anything. Or like walking down the street and looking back and noticing that person's looking back at
Yeah,
you.
somebody's scoping out your dupa.
Scooping out your duper.
Yeah, scoping out your dupa.
Scoping out
scooping
your
out your dupa is a different thing.
That's what I
Whoa!
was saying.
Right, this is a scoop. Right, this is a scoop. Some of you might like scoops. I don't know. I enjoy a good scoop once in a while. Anyway,
Okay.
What would you do here? Okay, so notice what I'm doing here. Would the way people look at you change, right? So since she's got a lot of visual words, I'm asking her to notice visual things.
Oh, got you.
Since she's got a lot of auditory there, I'm saying, hey, notice some auditory things. What could you imagine different, right? Because there are people looking at you going, wow, right? Yeah, or they go, damn, right?
Yes.
Again, that's simple.
Yes.
And here's the next one. Ready? And this is how we're going to bring it home. Okay. You think in three ways: visual, auditory, and kinesthetic. What would you do with your chosen body? Okay, yeah, I talk about climbing trees, right? And that all came from like last year or so, having to chase the boys up to the hill and getting to the top of the hill and like feeling my knees wiggle like sideways.
Yes.
Knees are not supposed to wiggle sideways,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
And so instead of just imagining I have climbed the hill after chasing Emmett and Bruce, I don't want to chase Emmett and Bruce, right? I'm imagining climbing trees for fun and profit. So, what would you do? Right? If you had that body that was shaped the way you want, that you would, good boy, that you inhabit the way you want, would you climb trees, hike, dance more, obviously wear different clothing? But notice those things. Prey said I would wear more fitting shirts.
Oh, yes.
Does that mean wear more at once, like 2 or 3, like Victoria tends to?
No, we're fitting ones.
Wear more fitting shirts.
Yes.
So it's not more fitting. So it's more fitting shirts, not more fitting shirts.
No, see, not 10 of them, no.
All right.
Lay
She
it
now
on top
wears
of the
loose
other.
shirts. Okay, cool. Fitting more. Got it. See, words are fun.
Yeah.
All right. So we've got a Neville Goddard quote. Who wants it? Vicky Flogger.
Yes, we
Do
do.
you? Do you want it? I'd love to give it to you. That didn't sound right. Anyway, right. Meanwhile, I'd love to give you a hug, though. I haven't seen you in a couple of years. But anyway, ready?
Yes.
She can't read.
Oh, I can probably read that because it's in bold print.
All
Right.
So that's the secret now. Bold print is the secret.
That's secret.
Visit us at freenovel.com.
Look at yourself in the mirror
Where's Paul?
and dare to see radiant health and happiness reflected back to you. Then say within yourself, I remember when my reflection was so different.
Now, get how cool this is, right? Neville's not saying walk around, chant that.
No, he's not saying affirmations. And
Right? See, I honest to God, during a show, I can remember when one person watched. That's an
really?
expression, right?
I don't think
it's
that
it's
ever
not
happened.
it's not me going, I remember when one person watched the show. Right? Meanwhile, go ahead, Victoria.
Okay. Persist in seeing your new image reflected there, and you will resurrect that state.
Keep going.
Your image. Oh, look at that image. Your image, your concept of yourself or of another is in your own wonderful human imagination, who is Christ, and Christ is the only God. God the Father and Christ your creative power are the same being. Therefore, he has never left you.
Alrighty. So many moons ago, I was the sickly kid, right? I was skinny and sickly, and I wet the bed seriously till I was like 11.
Oh,
All right.
yeah.
So
Your poor mum.
oh, no,
Always
yeah,
shit.
I learned how to do the laundry, right?
Oh,
so,
wow.
So, but I also knew that I'd never score with the Speeny girl. We've talked about that before, right? The cheese line, went into bed. It's like, hey, come on over to my place.
I really want the Speeny girl to tune into this show.
Wouldn't it be lovely? It'd be great.
It'd be eight. It'd be like, oh my God, she's there.
So,
Then you'd blush.
oh, I probably would, right? She was always lovely.
Oh,
So
Yeah.
here's the deal, guys.
Yeah.
So when I took charge, right, and decided, I'm not going to piss the bed every night and all that good stuff. I seriously used to sleep like a baby. Pissing myself and then waking up screaming every 40 minutes, hungry. Humor. All right, so here's what I did. I started walking to the Scottdale YMCA because I started taking Kempo karate lessons because for some reason I was reading about Kempo and I thought that's what I want to study, and instantly an instructor appears. Imagine that. And so so I lived a mile away from there, so every day I'd walk down and I'd walk through the middle of town, and town had these things called storefronts, and the storefronts had windows, and guess what you could see when you looked in the window?
your reflection.
A skinny, sickly bedwetter, right?
Oh.
So, but you know what I saw when I looked in the reflection? I saw that martial arts master, a fun guy, not a fungi, a fun guy, that had a decent looking body, so on and so forth. And guess what happened? Never got to kiss the Speeny girl. That's fine, right?
But got the body.
Oh,
Yes.
all right. So here's the deal.
Yes.
What did Neville say? I saw Vicky type that in. Dare, right?
Oh, what did...
Dare to see radiant health and happiness reflected back to you. Okay, you look in that mirror, dare to see that. So let's fast forward to somewhere like 9 months ago or so, maybe a year. I was imagining having a much fitter, younger body, climbing trees, all that good stuff, having Victoria look at me more and go, damn, right? And just getting a little bit of that scoop of the dupa. So I start swimming, right? I got obsessed with swimming. I've never been a swimmer, okay?
Yes.
If you would have told me 2 years ago, you're going to be swimming, I'd say you're crazy.
Yeah.
Don't like chlorine, don't even like lifeguards, right? Yeah, that whole Baywatch thing, David Hasselhoff, flashbacks.
Baywatch.
The 80s were nasty to me. So, where do I end up,
Was
Vic
that
and Victoria?
Farrah Fawcett, though?
No, that was
that
Pamela Anderson.
Oh, Pamela, that's right.
Yeah, there was, yeah,
Yes.
right.
Got it.
So meanwhile,
Yes.
what a week. So I start going to the pool.
Yes.
And what I'm doing is when I leave the pool, I walk toward the glass doors. When I'm walking toward the glass doors, I'm imagining seeing somebody much younger, fitter, bouncier and stuff. And I swear to God, sometime over the last couple months, when I'm walking toward that door, I'm seeing an actual reflection there. A young guy with a lot of bounce and spring and so on and so forth. Vicky says, I ended up with the total babe. And I no longer wet the bed. That's your best bits. And it's true. I kept every 40 minutes at night. I kept screaming and pissing myself. And,
Like last night when you woke up from a bad dream.
Yeah, but wanting to breastfeed.
You
Right?
didn't piss the bed, did you?
No.
That's all right.
That's right. So,
Okay.
bang.
Yes.
All right. That's pretty good. Wow, look at that. We indented it somehow.
I think you just did that then.
Yeah, I don't know how. God, if anybody knows how to actually work an iPad, let me know. I'd love to learn how to actually use the
I
technology
didn't
that I
think you
use.
could do that in notes.
I didn't know you could either. That's just pretty
Thought it
amazing.
was all unformatted. Right.
So, any questions, any comments, any thoughts? Quick review. Okay, I noticed that a lot of visual and auditory in the post,
That's
not
right.
much kinesthetic.
So he's reckons that everything's going to his midriff, or she, I don't know who it was.
That's right.
And debilitating image.
Debilitating
Debilitating
image.
means it's getting worse, isn't it?
Well, no.
No, it's ongoing.
It's not debilitating. It's like, takes the debilitating out of it.
Well, I don't know what that means.
That's right.
All right.
Doobie, doobie, doo. By the way.
Yes, so you noticed visual and auditory, and so you said, would
So we
would
went
other
through
people
those.
see you differently? Would you see yourself differently like you did?
You betcha.
There they go.
Guys!
And what would you hear? But yeah, what would you think about yourself? How would that be different?
Right.
Is that right?
Well, we talked about the way people would look at you. Would you
Yes.
hear compliments?
Yes.
Right, that kind of thing.
Yes.
And then bringing it a little bit more closer to home, what would you do differently?
Oh, yeah.
How would you,
what would you do
explore,
differently?
experience your body differently?
Yes.
And another miscellaneous thought or two, I eat somewhat healthy. That means you're imagining not eating somewhat healthy as well. I fell in love with this thing called butter, right? So years ago, guys. So
Butter was bad, wasn't it?
Yeah, butter was bad. Coffee
and everyone
was bad.
was having that disgusting
Oh, yeah.
sugarine or whatever, like, because the sugar was bad.
Sugars, yeah.
We still don't like the sugar, but I'm not going to have that crappy replacement sugar.
Yeah, fake versus real.
Oh God, yeah.
So when I went to the doctors with extreme hypertension, they said, well, you're going to have to learn to make some changes. Like, take meds. You ever hear this thing called margarine? This is I've heard of this thing called butter. It comes from a cow.
That's right.
Margarine comes from motor oil, right?
Yes.
You want to put that in your body, go ahead. Yeah. 3 weeks later, I'm in fantastic shape, according to the doctor.
Yeah.
And she's probably still eating
Margarine.
So
Yeah.
I think most of the food just goes to my midsection.
Midriff.
Yeah, well, food does go to the stomach. Anyway, Paul wants to know why you're wearing glasses, dark glasses.
I actually have, for the last 2 days, I hurt my eye really badly Sunday night. Something fell in it, I rinsed it and all of that. So anyway, that's why I'm wearing glasses.
That's right.
Yes, because you'd be hypnotised by this one eye.
It's not that bad.
It's probably not so bad now,
her-
but I'm
her
just
image of it
protecting
is.
it.
That's
Yeah.
right. Meanwhile, back at the French.
Yeah.
All right, how did we do, guys? We took care of visual, auditory, and some kinesthetic. The big thing is knowing. Really look in that mirror. Play with the method. And for you guys coming to Australia, I'm assuming you got your visa set up too, Paul. I was going to text you about that, but
Yeah.
make sure you got that e-visa or whatever it is.
Yes.
And I know that other fella got his, and that other lady got hers, and that other lady doesn't need one. And
There you go.
all right, so bing, we're gonna have good fun.
The other lady wouldn't need anything, maybe.
That's right. So, aye, says Carolina. All right.
Oh, I see.
Paul.
That lady.
Boom.
No, of course she doesn't need one.
All right.
Gotcha.
So, let's tell them where to go. 'Cause I'm going to the
Okay,
dog park.
you're going to the dog park and I'm going to yoga. So,
right.
what we want you to do is type in down below. Someone already said that this was about you wetting your bed or something. Anyway,
Yep.
what we want you to type in is what you learn about you, and what was your best bit.
That is right.
Type that in.
Meanwhile, back at the F Ranch,
French. Go to freeneville.com.
join us at manifestingmasterycourse.com.
Cool.
Or come to Australia in October.
What's the call on
I'm not
Sunday?
doing one this week.
Oh, good.
I'm going to
We'll
get
have
some
a
other
break.
stuff done.
Oh, well, we can have our fire.
We could.
Yes.
That's right.
Yes. Cool.
All right.
Because
We're gonna have
October 1,
marshmallows.
we're
can start a
allowed
fire.
to burn off here when it's coming up to summer. Ridiculous, I know. But anyway, first day of first of October.
By the way,
bang.
so this is how Australia works, right? In the summertime, you can have these forest fires that kill millions of people. So you can burn at the beginning of summer because the temperature isn't. So you can't burn when it's safe because there might be smog and people will snivel.
That's only
Here,
babe.
right.
Where we
True.
live.
So
Every other
so
suburb
people
is
here we're not allowed to burn
In
because
winter.
people will snivel, but we can burn when it's dangerous. That way they can die.
Yeah, exactly. Ridiculous.
Right.
Okay.
Meanwhile, back at the French.
Meanwhile,
And-
for refunds, go to feelitrealfun.com.
That's right. The other lady just needs her tent. That is the rightness.
The other
everyone.
lady what?
Just needs her tent.
Needs her tent.
Tent.
Oh, yeah, I didn't realise that was the other lady. She doesn't need anything. Yeah, she
Doobie
just
doobie
needs her
doo.
tent.
If I was
Okay.
sleeping out in the woods, I'd just need a little bit of mud, some feathers.
Yeah,
That's
leaves.
right.
Stick them all over
Leaves.
your body.
That's right. The old
All
days.
right, we're going to
The
go.
early 30s.
So,
All
have a
right.
great day night. We'll see you tomorrow.
That's it. See you tomorrow, guys.
See ya.
Or on Facebook. Or an email. Look at that, Victoria. She is smashing.
Oh, thank you. Bye.
Love button, guys. Look at that. Look at the love coming. Look at the love coming. Look at her.
I just
wow.
hit finish.
All right. Throw the ball for Bruce.
Oh, okay,
All right.
we'll show
Okay,
you.
you guys can watch Bruce. Ready?
Ready?
Oh, that.
Was that pathetic?
He's so funny.
I didn't want to do it too far.